All right. Personally, this particular video is my opportunity to say a very big thank you to His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi. Mr. Gregory Obi shows some level of smartness by leaving that political party. So this video is to thank him. I made a previous video. The idea of that video was I encouraged Mr. Peter Obi in that particular video to leave ADC in that video. And he finally did, though to me it's a bit late, but it's better late than never. So, Mr. Peter Obi, thank you so much for leaving. And again, in this video, I also want to address some key issues, especially from Bayo Ononuga's tweet to the people talking about why did Mr. Peter Obi leave ADC. So I'm going to address those issues one by one. But before I do that, I want to start by reading a tweet that I saw today on Instablog. Yes, I saw this tweet on Instablog. I'll put it up on the screen. However, let me just read it out from my phone. Instablog posted something today. They said President Tinubu directs ex-Cross River Governor Ben Ayade to step down from 2027 Senate race. Hey, you guys don't know what is going on. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is now advising a governor in the south region of Nigeria to step down. A former governor, to step down. What's the level of effrontery is that? He's now advising governors to step down. This is where we have gotten to. However, I don't blame Tinubu. They are the one that submitted their own power to him. They are the one that made themselves so vulnerable. They scattered PDP and now find themselves in a position that they can be bullied. I saw his response on Twitter space as well, crying, talking about his contribution to APC. So it means we are talking about one party state. This is the idea of one party state, because Ben Ayade cannot go to any other political party to actualize his ambition. So you now have to subject yourself to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Before you actualize your ambition, you now have to submit yourself to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is the situation that we have found ourselves. And that is what His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi is fighting for. A situation whereby you can express your interest to contest for a position, and if you manage to be liked by your people, you'll be allowed to contest and win, if possible. But now, a former governor is crying on social media that Mr. President asked him not to contest. Throw me back to 2007 and 2010. We are governors, we are strong. This is the situation that we have found ourselves. However, that is not the main point of this video. I wanted to talk about Mr. Peter Obi defection from ADC to NDC. For me, that was a perfect move. And I've been expecting that long before now. And fortunately for us, that wants to express our ambition through Mr. Peter Obi, that wants to express our interest for a better Nigeria through Peter Obi, fortunately for us, he made a very bold move, in my opinion, to leave that ADC. And I'll tell you why. Let me also address the tweet from Bayo Ononuga. I'm not going to bore you with whatever he said there. However, I'm going to pick one or two things from what he said. He said, Obi is a political nomad. I don't know if you understand what a nomad is. Obi can't commit. He is weak. Can you imagine? He is weak. Obi is weak. Can you imagine a statement from Bayo Ononuga? Bayo Ononuga that has not contested for any election before. He doesn't know what it means to be on the ballot. He's calling somebody a political nomad, a weak person. I've seen your strength, sir. However, these people wanted to gang Peter Obi, to cage Peter Obi inside ADC. But Peter Obi was smart enough to leave that political party, because it's very important that he leave. But thank God he did. Let me tell you why. Forget about all these stories that they are talking about. Remember, by May 10, according to INEC guidelines, by May 10, 2026, INEC expects all political parties to submit their registers. And with the new electoral law, if you are not on that particular register, you won't be able to participate in primaries. And that means you are not electable. So if you still expect Obi to be in ADC, where there is still political crisis, where they are still in courts concerning leadership, why there is a court order annulling the congresses of ADC at the moment, Even, let me tell you something. Obi leaving ADC is a political strategy. Yes, Obi leaving ADC is a political strategy. That's that's the smartest political strategy I've ever seen since this election time. Ask yourself a question. What if, as ADC, we are pushed back to the trial court and there is a judgment allowing Balagombe to take over the party? What will now happen to everybody since all opposition parties are in ADC? Leaving ADC is more than a strategy. That is the smartest thing. Even as a matter of fact, ADC as a political party should commend Obi. This is splitting. It's an opportunity to split. If for whatever reason ADC fails to fly, you can come to NDC and still actualize the dream of the opposition. Yes? Or are you people sure of winning in the trial court? And for whatever reason, if ADC, the David Mark group wins in the trial court, they are still going to go to the appeal court, they are still going to go to the Supreme Court. Of course. So it makes no sense to have everybody in that party, because there is possibility of everybody being boxed. And also remember, party primaries must be conducted on or before 30th of May. Imagine a situation, Balagombe and his group wins in the trial court. Balagombe and his group will now conduct the primaries. My dear, that is what is happening. So personally, I really commend Mr. Peter Obi for this bold move. I've never seen a very smart move. That is very commendable. So I appreciate Mr. Peter Obi for that wonderful move. And again, some were even talking about the fact that Obi is weak. He never wanted to contest with people like Atiku Abubakar, Rotimi Amechi, and the rest, my dear. First of all, I don't know why people are talking about Atiku Abubakar in the first place. Atiku Abubakar lacked the moral right to contest the election both in 2023 and 2027. And if we are to go by what he did, both in 2023 and but however, we are not going to judge the entire North with the actions of Atiku Abubakar. But there's a but there. If you are going to go by what he is doing right now, what he did in 2023 and doing right now, it makes no sense to say that 2031 is the turn of the North. It makes no sense. People can as well nominate anybody from the South if he wishes. We're not talking about somebody that doesn't care about the ties of time. That he calls himself a unifier, but his actions are so different for what a unifier should be. Or are we talking about Rotimi Amechi? Rotimi Amechi, I don't have any problem with him. He is a Nigerian. He has the right to express his interest to become the president of Nigeria. However, he should start from home, because ever since he served as governor and left the place as a governor, he has not won anything at all. Even as Buhari's campaign manager, he didn't win the state for Buhari. He didn't even get up to 25%. So he has the right to express his interests. He continues to work hard, and we wish him well. That's the idea of Peter Obi is running away from these people doesn't make sense. Even as a matter of fact, the Atiku Abubakar that we are talking about in this case did not win Kwankwaso that is now ready to deputize for Obi. Of course, he didn't win Kwankwaso that is ready to deputize for Obi in the primaries in 2015. So where is the running? If Kwankwaso is ready to deputize with Obi and they are able to galvanize themselves in the ADC, they would have easily won the ticket there. So the idea of Obi running away from primaries is neither here or there. What Obi is running from is being caged inside ADC. Of course, two things. He can be caged inside ADC as a form of consensus candidate, which will make him not to be on the ballot, or he can be caged by Bola Ahmed Tinubu with the court cases, which will cage everybody. So leaving ADC is very important, and I commend Mr. Peter Obi for that wonderful move. Now we are in ADC. Now we are in NDC, sorry. ADC should give us the opportunity to remove our... If you know, please, if you're watching this video, you know how I can deactivate my membership in ADC. Please do well to share on the comment section, because I would like to do that so that I can easily join NDC now, And also, as we move ahead to 2027, I'm also going to run a campaign for the OK movement through my platform, Renaissance Nigeria Movement, where we are going to support His Excellency Peter Obi and we'll try to, express our interest for him to become the president of Nigeria. So from time to time, I will definitely be talking about that here on this channel, and do well to subscribe to my channel, and let's push this forward.